Let's make one of the most powerful DIY hair growth remedy using the two most important or the most powerful ingredients that have been sought after, ingredients that people have used and have testified that it actually works for hair growth. This is based on the ingredient I have used in the past and have gotten the most growth. So if anything doesn't work for you, be rest assured that this will work for you. These are timeless ingredients that even science have proven. Apart from people using it and then testifying that it works, it is also scientifically proven. If you should use this recipe for a period of 1 month or two, that is time enough for you to know whether it works and it doesn't work for you. My advice for you is to seek medical help because something might be wrong somewhere, because this actually works for whosoever. Having said that, the first ingredient is rosemary, as you all saw. Then the second ingredient is cloves. We are using three ingredients in total, and three of them put together is a powerhouse for hair growth. Just for the sake of this video, I'll be boiling my rosemary. Initially, I will soak it overnight, but because of this video, I didn't have time to soak. I decided to boil it. So do well to soak yours if you don't want to lose any nutrients. While the rosemary and the clove is steeping into the water, let me introduce to you our third ingredient. Our third ingredient is onion. Because of the sulfur content, onion is a powerhouse for hair growth. Sulfur is basically what makes up keratin, which is the protein that makes up the hair. Sulfur also improves blood circulation and promoting the formation of stronger, thicker strands. Sulfur from the onion supports collagen production, which help in formation of new hair follicle and skin cells. I can't stop talking about how amazing onion is for hair growth. Onion has antibacterial and antifungal activities which help fight scalp infection, dandruff, buildup that can cause your hair thinning. I remember when I recently started my hair growth journey, I usually have a lot of dandruff. And guess what? I did my research and I found out that onion, something as simple as an onion, can help you get rid of that dandruff. And that is what I started using, and it has worked marvelously. So if you're dealing with scalp infection, dandruff, and any kind of flakiness, start using onion. Onion also contains a very active antioxidant that prevents your scalp from oxidative stress and also prevents premature graying. Back in 2002, a study was conducted where a patient with alopecia applied onion juice 2 times for 2 weeks, and the results showed that their hair regrew 86.9%. Another study was carried out in 2018, which highlighted that the sulfur in onions is the key agent that stimulates follicle, improve blood circulation, and protect your scalp against hair loss. It also shows that onions has a strong antibacterial that can fight against pathogen, making the scalp environment more conducive for hair to grow. If you can just look past the smell, this onion is gold. It will take your hair from 0 to 100 in a matter of months, with diligence and consistency, of course, because everything consistency is key. Now let's talk about the rosemary, because I said these are the most favorable ingredients I have used since I started my hair growth journey. And I am not even joking, because this combination is a bomb. When used correctly, I can promise you that your hair will grow like a weed in a matter of months. Rosemary is known for stimulating blood flow to the scalp, providing them with more oxygen and nutrients needed for hair growth. It is also a DHT blocker, which is the hormone responsible for hair loss, especially when you're dealing with alopecia. So basically, I am going to be steaming my rosemary, and this is because of this video. I don't want it to take time. Rosemary have compound that will prevent DHT activity. Rosemary has both antioxidant and anti-inflammatory property that help reduce scalp inflammation, oxidative stress, and damage to hair follicle. It prevents dandruff, fungus infection, build-up that can clog the pore. Now that our onions juice and the rosemary is ready, so for curiosity's sake, I cooked the rosemary for about 10 minutes and then I brought it to cool off. So this is it. This is what we got. Even though I will still leave this to infuse because I like to let my herbs infuse. Okay, I don't rush it. I only cooked it because of this video, all right, just to show you guys. The next thing we are going to do is to mix both together, but because I want this to be as potent as possible, I am not going to use all the rosemary. I'm just going to use 4 spoons of rosemary because if you watch while I was grating the onions, I didn't add extra water because I don't need it diluted. Do not add water in your onion so it will not dilute. When you apply this on your scalp, you're going to feel the tingling sensation. You're going to feel like your blood is circulating on the scalp, and that is exactly what you need. This is a very powerful combination. Rosemary has the ability to circulate blood to your scalp, also the onion. These are two most powerful ingredients if you are willing to grow out your hair. I mean, if you're ready to grow out your hair, you need to start incorporating these two ingredients into your hair care regimen. Now let me show you how I use this on my hair. I recently took out my braid and I haven't combed, I haven't detangled. I just braided my hair in section for the purpose of this video. So we are going to use a cotton wool and then we're going to dab it into the hair, of course. No, I didn't mean the hair. I mean the scalp because that is where your hair grows out from and that is where you should focus on. This combination has no business on your hair. It works best on your scalp. So make sure it gets into your scalp. Use the cotton wool to dab it in your scalp and then use your fingers to massage it in. While you're doing this, be careful. This should not get into your eye because it burns like crazy. You know how hot onion is, you know, right? So you can imagine when it gets into your hair. Right now, you're going to be feeling the sensation on your scalp. You should not even joke with this combination. As I am making this voiceover, I have currently washed out my hair and my hair is not smelling. I cannot even perceive anything. I have already taught you, if you do not want the onion to smell, add lemon into the water, and even if you mix it with rosemary, the smell will reduce. You will not be as stinky as how it will if you do not add rosemary. So I hope that will help you. You are to use this mixture 2 times weekly. You shouldn't be caught using this every day, all right? This will overstimulate your hair follicle and you do not want that. Moderation is key, so do not use it too much. 2 times is more than enough, okay? And if you use this and you find out that it doesn't work for you, please go for a checkup because this is one of those ingredients that works for whomsoever. As long as your follicles are still active, this will grow out your hair. At the end of 1 month, you're going to notice new baby hairs coming out at the places where you don't have hair before. Hope you're going to try out this. If you will, please comment. I will try it in the comment section. Thank you for watching and I hope I see you back in my next upload. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.